Okay. I need you to just stop. Whatever it is that you're doing, maybe you're in traffic, maybe you're washing plates, maybe you're lying down on your bed and maybe you're even about to sleep. I need you to just stop. I need your full attention for this one. 500 streams. The Rooted podcast has hit 500 streams and downloads on Spotify. This little show that started a few months ago with me, a microphone, and a lot of faith in God. Hello, get down. I'm just very happy. But you know what? Don't get ahead of myself. Hi, welcome back, or welcome if this is your first time to Rooted with Nifemi. Here, faith is talked about in a way that is clear, that's heartfelt, that's relatable, and hopefully it leaves you loving Jesus more than when you came. Yeah, and today's episode is different. It's different. If it's your first time, welcome again. If you've been here regularly, yeah, it's different. I'm not doing a deep dive, or we're not talking much about anything. Of course, we'll be back to that soon. But this episode is really just about me talking to you, genuinely from me to you, because 500 is a moment, and I refuse to let it just pass by without marking it properly to myself at the beginning of this year that I want to document, celebrate the little, not little now, but the steps of improvements. I'm not going to wait till it's so big and everything. Right from now, just celebrate those milestones, and 500 is definitely, most assuredly, one of those moments. So I want to start by saying thank God, because he's the one who prompted me to start this, used different people to prompt me to start this, and then I was scared, I was shy. Every now and then I still think about it, maybe I'm about to say something that's a bit vulnerable, but I think I'm better now. Point is, thank God for making me start this, or for leading me to start this. And second of all, thank you, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for clicking play. Thank you for giving your ears to listen to me. Sometimes I think about it. I recorded an audio and I was just speaking, and someone decided to play that audio and listen. I know that so many things are fighting for your ears. I know there are plenty of podcasts that exist in the world, and you chose to listen to this one. You chose to spend your time that you will not get back, because really, you can't steal it back. You chose to spend that time sitting with me and whatever God maybe laid on my heart, and it's not small. It's such a big sacrifice on your part, and it means so much to me. I'm so grateful. I am so grateful. If I cook beans well, I like to cook beans. I believe beans is awesome, and I cook it well. So I'm if I could see you now, maybe I could send you beans. I'm kidding, maybe, but really, if I saw you, I wish I could hug you with your permission, or give you a handshake. Just let you know that I'm really grateful that you listen to this. Thank you. Maybe times when people would check in. I remember when I went to camp and I wasn't posting for a while. So maybe check, oh, how are you doing? There hasn't been a podcast up recently, and I'm like, oh, this happened, that happened. Some people would maybe come tell me stuff I said that was relatable. I'm really grateful to you all. I'm very, very grateful. And in all seriousness, I mean this. I know it's a lot to consume content. I wonder if the person on the other side actually cares about you. Oh, maybe the person is just talking and is not really concerned about me that's listening. But I'm telling that I'm intentional about you. I'm given to making sure that every single person that listens to me, that listens to the episodes that I put up here, is blessed by them. So it's not a thing of, oh, if majority of people agree with this, then fine. I want to do things in such a way that every one of you who listens to me is left better. Yeah. So, and I want you to know that you are not a number to me. You're not a number to me. I started this podcast because I believe that the words that I speak, I was moved or based on the burdens or things that God lays on my heart. I believe that those words have weight. I believe that they can cause a change. And I believe that the right thing said at the right time can genuinely change the direction of someone's day, someone's week. Sometimes someone could compliment me. It's just a compliment. This is not even a word. It could compliment me, and I can run in the energy of that compliment for 3 days. Okay, maybe 3 days, a bit long. I might have forgotten, but you get the idea. So yeah, and so whenever I sit down to record an episode, whether it's a theological question or something deeply personal, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about how this would actually help you. I'm thinking, oh, if my being vulnerable would help this person understand the case better, would help them relate better, would help them feel more seen, then maybe I should just be vulnerable. I don't want it to just be nice sounding or oh, the audio is clear and things like that. I genuinely want you to enjoy listening to this. I want you to feel like, okay, I didn't waste my time listening to this, and promise you I'm going to keep on putting effort into doing that. You have my word. I will keep on showing up with intention. I will do everything that I can to be someone who is worth listening to. All right. So yeah, that's a promise I'm making out loud. Hold me to it. Yeah. So 500 streams means 500 moments where someone heard something, where words from my mouth went into your ears. And I want to believe, or I hope that they had an effect. And I don't think that's something small. I don't take it lightly anyway. Because words are powerful, genuinely powerful in a way we sometimes underestimate. I don't think we underestimate it, but in the moment when those words are maybe having such a powerful effect, we might not even be aware. Think about a time when someone said something kind to you. Maybe it was a compliment. I think about a time when someone said something that you didn't like. Maybe it was a careless comment, a dismissive word. I've been on both ends. I've been the one who has made the careless statements. Nothing I'm ever proud of. Like when I found out, I'm like, words can just basically have an effect. I know of someone who I told the person something. It wasn't a bad thing that I told the person, right? It was something I felt led to tell them, and I later found the person felt bad. Of course, the person later told me and everything, and we talked about it, and I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. And this was not even something that was exactly hurtful or unkind to say. So imagine a scenario where someone then says something that is actually unkind, how devastating it can be. There's this thing that happened with me at work. Random, but I don't know, this corporate workspace, I didn't know we had so many meetings. Like nobody, they talked about so many things, but the number of meetings that I held, I'm like, wow. Anyway, I digress. So I was at work. I started a new role. So I was just getting to know the schedule and things like that. So I was on my way home. I wasn't looking at my phone. Later on, I checked my phone. Maybe like 5 minutes later, I saw that there was a meeting I was supposed to join. This was by like 4:30. I was on my way home. Like it had already passed closing time. So later on, I tried to join the meeting like 5 or 6 minutes after I saw it. Like after they had sent the notification that, oh, let's quickly jump on the call for a brief meeting. But by then, someone else texted me that, oh, you don't need to bother. It has been scheduled since you could not jump on. And the next day, when we're then having a meeting, which was also impromptu, I had to scramble, just to get into the meeting because we're not supposed to have a meeting by that time. It was well past closing time and things like that. But I was like, I want to show up, especially because it's a new role. I need you to know that I'm really eager about the work that we're doing here. And all of a sudden, the boss is like, are you sure you're really a serious person? Who tried to get you on a call yesterday, and I just felt so bad. I mean, he didn't have the full context of my situation. He didn't know that, oh, on my own end, I had already closed, like it was actual closing time and I was in transit. So I felt really bad. I felt really bad. This was someone that was not trying to hurt me intentionally. This was not someone who used any abusive words, but I won't even like it got to me. Like at one point, I didn't cry. I didn't cry, but I genuinely felt like crying. And I think if my mom had not met me and just asked me what was wrong, I probably would have just gone upstairs and just sat down and cried for a bit, wash my eyes and feel better. So yeah, and it just got me thinking about how words are so powerful. Like that's a scenario that is not the most extreme, and yet it had such an effect on me. I'm thinking, okay, what then happens if someone says something so negative? It could be disastrous. But on the flip side, what happens when someone can say something so encouraging? Like in Romans 12, Paul talks about the gift of exhortation. Like when he's talking about different gifts, he also mentions exhortation. There's how some people are so gifted that they can speak to people and you're filled with life literally. Like they literally use their words to bring you up. If you're someone who has that gift, please cherish it. And it's a gift, so give it freely. Like whatever opportunity you have, wherever you find yourself, use it as a means to exhort people. Let them be filled with life. And maybe you consider that you don't have the gifts. You can desire it. I believe that you can desire it, right? God is working into it and to desire. So if you're desiring it, don't think it's not a work of God. Don't think it's not a work of God. A lot of times, God's working in you might seem normal, might seem ordinary, but it's still God's work nonetheless. Desire, it's like desire to be a person who leaves people better, leaves people energized after conversations. Desire to be that kind of person. And also be around people like that. I think that goes without saying. I have some friends that I just talk to, and even if I've had such a terrible day, I can just go and talk to them and I leave there better. Yeah, but let your words have such a powerful effect on people, a positive effect on people. Right? And so I think about this podcast a lot. Every word I put out goes somewhere into someone's morning, maybe your commutes, maybe your quiet time. And I want the words that I say to be things that leave you in a good place, that sit with you and point you to somewhere better. I know sometimes maybe if it's correcting your calling out or something that you're not doing right, I know it might not be the best thing, but I hope that ultimately it helps you better. And I want you to know that I genuinely have your best interest at heart. So here's where I land. We are at 500. I'm saying we because it's not just me, it's me and you. Exciting things are coming. Of course, you guys will be the first to know. I will definitely keep you up to date. Like, let's be on the lookout. Interesting stuff. But I want to ask you something. I want to ask that you keep on showing up, that you keep on listening, that you keep on giving me feedback, that you keep on sharing the episodes, that you keep on being a listener who encourages me to do this. I'm going to be real with you. As much as I'm happy, I also have to be real and tell you that there are sometimes when I'm scared, sometimes when I'm like, do I know whether this will actually do well? Do I know whether this will actually resonate with people? But of course, seeing 500, I was in the kitchen today when I saw it. I was cooking, running around the kitchen. My sister was baking. So it was like everywhere was topsy-turvy. But all of a sudden I saw it and I just showed, and it just brightened our moods. Like, it really did a lot of work. So this really helped me. So please help me to do this more. Offer me the encouragement that I need to keep on going. And in turn, of course, I'm going to do my best to not just have you listen to this, but for you to actually enjoy listening to it, for you to actually benefit from this. Like, I want to live your life better after you've listened to this, right? And if you know someone, one person, two people, three people, I don't know, who you think could benefit from this, who you think might probably just be able to do or might need a Rooted with Nifemi podcast in their life, I'd love you to share this with them. I really would love that you do that. I definitely want more people to listen to what is being said here. Also because as time goes on, I'm going to be bringing some of my friends to say some things. Some people I know are well versed in some certain topics as well, and I think those people are pregnant with such wisdom and such knowledge, and I want as many people to benefit from it. And sometimes I just want to give you an insight joke into my life or my friends, like the different things that have happened to us and how God has been able to walk through those challenges. But yeah, so please, every time you share this show, you're actually helping with this. So yeah, thank you genuinely from the bottom of my heart. Here's to 500, here's to 1,000 more, here's to wherever God takes this thing. And just know that we're just getting warmed up. And that's it for today's episode. If you haven't already, please leave a rating. Takes 30 seconds top. Until next time, stay rooted. Bye.